Hello everyone, this is Urvashi Chauhan and you are watching Courts Today by LiveLaw. We bring to you the latest and in-depth legal coverage. Here is a brief of what all happened in the Indian courts today. Starting with the Supreme Court, which today refused to interfere with the Delhi High Court order which had allowed demolition of illegal constructions in Vishwasnagar area in Delhi. However, the Apex Court has asked the Delhi Development Authority (DDA) to stop the demolitions for next 7 days so that the dwellers can voluntarily leave the place. The bench has also sought DDA's response by the first week of July on the question of rehabilitation of those whose premises are being demolished. This demolition activity commenced this morning, which is why the matter was urgently mentioned before the vacation bench. The original plea before the Delhi High Court was moved by Kasturba Nagar Residents Welfare Association, claiming that its members have been residing in the area for the last 40 years. It was claimed that they comprise of a slum cluster of over 200 juggies having valid documents like voter ID, electricity bill, gas connection bill, MCD house tax receipt, birth certificate, caste certificate, etc. from 1980. And the same makes them eligible for rehabilitation. But the single bench had dismissed the plea, stating that only those clusters which have been identified by the Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board would be eligible for the benefit of rehabilitation. Stay tuned for more updates from the court. Coming to an update on the West Bengal school job scam case. The Supreme Court today agreed to list on May 26th an appeal filed by TMC leader and MP Abhishek Banerjee against Calcutta High Court's order passed last week. The order had dismissed his plea to recall an order passed by Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay on April 13th, which gave liberty to the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate to interrogate him in the West Bengal school job scam case. The Calcutta High Court in its order had stated that Banerjee, being the top rung of the ruling political party, should not shy away from the investigation process. Today, the Supreme Court vacation bench comprising Justice Aniruddha Bose and Justice Sanjay Karol listed the appeal after a mentioning was made by senior advocate A.M. Manu Singhvi. Stay tuned for more updates from the next hearing. Coming to an update from the Bombay High Court, which today extended the interim protection granted to former Narcotics Control Bureau officer Sameer Wankhede in Rs 25 crore extortion case regarding the arrest of Aryan Khan in 2021. Wankhede, currently an IRS officer, has approached the High Court challenging the FIR registered against him and 5 others by the CBI. The agency has accused them of demanding a bribe of Rs 25 crore from family members of those arrested in the 2021 Cordelia cruise ship case, including actor Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan. The vacation bench of Justice Abhay Ahuja and Justice M.M. Satye extended its order passed last week, asking the CBI to not take any coercive steps against Wankhede, subject to the condition that he will not publish any material by way of WhatsApp chats or give any press statement on the subject matter of petition or the investigation. The direction was made after Wankhede cited his alleged chats with actor Shah Rukh Khan to counter the allegation of extortion against him in the CBI's FIR. The High Court has also directed Wankhede to cooperate in the investigation, and the matter is now listed on June 8th. In another important update, the Delhi High Court today issued notice to British Broadcasting Corporation BBC in a plea seeking to sue BBC over its documentary on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. According to the plea, the documentary is casting a slur on India's reputation, including that of the judiciary and the Prime Minister. Justice Sachin Datta issued notice to BBC on the application filed by a Gujarat-based NGO called Justice on Trial and listed it for hearing in September. In a related news, a trial court in Delhi recently issued summons to BBC, Wikimedia Foundation and Internet Archive in a defamation suit filed by BJP leader Binay Kumar Singh, seeking to restrain them from publishing the documentary in question or any other material related to RSS and Vishwa Hindu Parishad. A public interest litigation has been moved in the Delhi High Court, challenging the recent notifications issued by Reserve Bank of India and State Bank of India permitting exchange of Rs 2,000 currency notes without obtaining any identity proof. The plea has been moved by BJP leader and advocate Ashwini Kumar Upadhyay, seeking to declare the notifications as arbitrary and against Article 14 of Constitution of India. The impugned notifications have been published on May 19th and 20th. A direction is also sought on the RBI and SBI to ensure that the Rs 2,000 currency notes are deposited in respective bank accounts only, so that no one can deposit the money in other accounts and people having black money and disproportionate assets can be identified easily. The respondents in the plea are RBI, SBI and Union Ministries of Home Affairs and Finance. In another important update, the Kerala High Court today issued notice to the state authorities in the writ petition filed by a lawyer seeking Rs 1 crore compensation for the bereaved family members of the 23-year-old house surgeon Dr. Vandana Das, who was brutally killed by an injured man brought to the government hospital in a police jeep in Kottarakara, Kollam. I hope you remember that the tragic incident occurred during the wee hours of the morning on May 10th when the house surgeon was on duty. She was stabbed multiple times by the attacker. The plea asserts that the tragedy was a result of systematic failure and yet the government had not announced any compensation to the bereaved family. The acting Chief Justice S.V. Bhatti and Justice Basant Balaji, while tagging the case with the connected matter, observed that the reason for not dismissing the plea, despite the petitioner being a stranger, was that the petitioner's mother was also a doctor. Stay tuned for more updates. Lastly, the Delhi High Court today sought response from the Delhi government and Delhi police in a writ petition seeking a detailed action plan to deal with bomb threats in the schools to ensure safety and security of children, teachers and staff in the national capital. Justice Pratibha M. Singh issued notice on the writ petition moved by Advocate Arpit Bhargava, contending that there is no action plan at present to deal with such incidents which can cause havoc in anyone's family and can have a large impact. The matter will now be heard on July 31st. Thank you for watching. If you wish to know more details about the cases I mentioned here, you can check the links given in the description box below. Stay ahead with quick legal updates only on LiveLaw. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe and support us.